What's going on, guys? It's Michael here from GBU. Now today we are back with another pro tip maintenance, and we're actually going to focus on your gas blowback high cappers, locks, your SIGs, your Desert Eagles, everything Beretta. It's all the same philosophy when it comes to this particular maintenance and upgrades as such. The first thing that you're going to want to purchase, which happens to be one of the cheapest upgrades you could do, which would be a recoil spring. This is the recoil spring here that you'd be using. Now this is a 150% recoil spring. Now your standard one is about 120 to 110%. So that 30 to 40% difference in the recoil spring now, it's going to allow your high capper slide or whatever particular pistol that you are using cycle a bit quicker. It's not necessarily going to be super snappy, but you are going to notice a solid difference. So next up on the upgrade list that you can go ahead and use would happen to be one of these Nineball Gas Routes. Now we do have it for the Glock, and we also do have it for the high capper. Now the high capper one will also do the Sig Sauer models as well, whether that be double bell, Tokyo Marui, or your WeTech one. So it will do all three of those for you. Now what the gas route is going to do, it actually opens the port up a lot more than what a standard generic one would. So you're going to gain around 10 to 15% FPS increase. Does depend on the particular gas that you're using, which is the next thing we're actually going to talk about. And so the two gases that we do offer here at GBU is a 12 kilogram gas and a 14 kilogram gas. I do recommend the 12 kilogram gas just for your stock generic pistols. You can run the 14, but we do recommend the 14 kilogram gas for your custom high cappers or pistols, given the fact that you've gone ahead and changed all the gas routes, the springs, the O-rings and stuff like that. Now onto the maintenance side of things with your lube or your oils and stuff like that. So here at GBU, we do actually sell the Puff Dino silicone spray. Now this is a good alternative. It's very easy. It's got a little nozzle and stuff like that, so you can actually get right up in there and make sure everything's lubed. So essentially where you're actually going to put your lube or your oil or whatever you tend to use will be along this top rail here on the left and right. Then on the back side here, you have your hammer housing where you'll also go across the top of left and right. Now on the inside of your slide, for instance, there is actually two rails on the side of your blowback housing, which you will run two dabs across. You can also pull your nozzle forward and actually just put a dab in behind the nozzle. That way it's not going to stick in future engagement. Now when it comes to the gels for these gas blowback pistols, we do have two variants. So we have the iHobby frosted gels. Now these are the orange packet, which are the hardest version that iHobby does actually offer. I do recommend the orange packets right here. So to show off the recoil spring and the Nineball gas route, so we have a standard one here that has a standard spring and a standard gas route. And as you can see, it's not overly powerful or snappy at all. Now we do have a custom here that has the recoil spring and it also has the gas route as well. So as you can see, super responsive, super snappy and super consistent as well.